Recording. Alright, so this is draft number 2. Shout out to that guy, Knuckle Duster. Are you in the stream chat, Knuckle Duster, by the way? Because if so. So, Infinite Reflection is a bomb, admittedly. It is really good. But what I'm worried about is if I take Infinite Reflection and I pass Mistraven, then the person to my left is probably going to go in blue. I'm going to right click this because I want it to stay registered. So that's kind of a bummer because I don't know. A lot of people are saying Mistraven. Infinite Reflection is really good. Mistraven's better. I like Mistraven. If someone takes blue over Infinite Reflection, I feel that that deck is a little bit slow, and I can probably beat them out. So Mistraven it is. I will fire away. Alright, so pick 2, we have a Scrapskin Drake, which is really good. I'm going to highlight that. We have Eaten by Spiders, which is okay. Not exceptional. It's good versus blue decks. We have Scroll of Avacyn, not really needed. Bone Splinters, Amass the Components. Amass is good, but they tend to go late because there's a few. I mean, it's a common. Spectral Gate Guard is okay, but he's kind of expensive. To be honest, let's see. Gloom Surgeon. I think the Scrapskin Drake is definitely the best pick here, so I'm gonna take it. Gang of Devils, this guy's okay, but he's also expensive. This format is really fast. There's lots of like cheap creatures and stuff. Alright, so here's our options. We have Banishing Stroke, which is a good card. We have Righteous Blow, also good. Moonlight Geist is okay. In black, we have Deathwind. I don't really want to go into black again, to be honest. I didn't really see any good cards coming by the first time, and just not a fan of black in this format. So, we could play the Miracle for shits, or we could play a Righteous Blow. Righteous Blow is probably the better card, but Banishing Stroke isn't uncommon. Let's see what you guys think out there. Banishing Stroke. Forest Claw, this guy is sick, actually. And it puts me in the green. Thatcher's Revolt is okay, but nah, I don't plan on playing that deck. This is a tough pick, but I'm going to take the Banishing Stroke. And I'm going to say bye-bye to that Force Claw. I mean, Banishing Stroke does deal with Force Claw, right? Why not? And I'm regretting not taking that Force Claw now, because Blessings of Nature, this thing is a beating. The rest of the cards in this pack are not that great. I'm going to slam this Blessings of Nature and see where it goes. Alright. So Latch Seeker, this guy's nuts. He's a cheap beater. He's unblockable. If you can protect him, he can go for the win. So I think I'm just gonna take him. Second pick would I guess be Windcrafter, but I think Latch Seeker is just nuts. He's free damage pretty much. Latch Seeker plus Blessing. That's a good point. I think green, blue is most likely what we're looking at here, but our options are open. We have Banishing Stroke or we have Blessings of Nature, which means that we're open to go into either color right now. I really regret passing that Force Claw because he's a sick beater, but there's other 6-drops that we could find that can take his place. A 6-mana vanilla 7/7, no trample or anything, is not that special. Alright, so here's our options. We have Wandering Wolf, who's a great early beater and works for the Soul Bond deck. We have Elgod Shieldmate. Honestly, I think the Wandering Wolf is better, especially with Blessings of Nature. We also have this guy, U-Spirit, who's pretty good, but I think the Wandering Wolf is good. And thank you to Knuckle Duster, who wants to pay for the rest of the... Oh, I can't speak, obviously, because I'm in a draft. I think I'm going to take the Wandering Wolf and see where it goes. I like this card. I think it's really good. U-Spirit is okay, but it's very expensive to use the ability versus... Wow, what is this? Primal Surge. Seems a little crazy. I'm just going to let it rock. Sheltering Word, this thing's a good combat trick. Angel's Tomb, I don't really like it. It's good if you have a lot of aggressive early beaters, but it's a pretty shitty top deck. It's only really good if you get it in your opening 7, I think. versus Sheltering Word. This card is not great main deck either sometimes, but it deals with removal, which is pretty sick. So I think I'm gonna slam it and keep things going. So there you go, Sheltering Word. Alright, so here's what we have left. Ghost Form is actually not bad in this type of deck. We're playing a lot of green, like fat creatures with any luck. So Ghost Form could be a good finisher. Other cards that are good, this Inquisitor guy is okay. Fleeing Distraction is like a good way to filter your deck, but I'm not a fan particularly. And I feel like this deck is going to be able to deal with the early stuff anyway. So I think all these cards are pretty good. They're all kind of crappy-ish tricks though. Natural End is a good sideboard card. Deals with certain things. Ghost Form tends to come around late, so I'll take that. Oh, there's another Wandering Wolf. That's a very good late present. I'm slamming it. Alright, bye-bye, white. This guy's a guy. The rest of these cards are kind of crappy, so I'm just going to take the guy. Ghostly Flicker. The rest of these cards suck, so I'll take Flicker. Sure, it's in my colors. Leap of Faith or Demolish. Leap of Faith is the better card. Hide that. Oh, wow, late Lair Delve. People do not know that Lair Delve is a good filtering card. I mean, if you're playing all creatures and lands, then what are you going to get off the top? Creatures or lands? It's perfect. People have no idea. And there's a Swan. Yes, Genko, you do get to keep the cards afterwards. Alright, so here we go. Pack 2. We have the blue-green land. I don't know. Is this thing any good? Someone let me know out there. There's also a Borderland Ranger and Nightshade Peddler. Nightshade Peddler is pretty sick. So is Borderland Ranger. They're both good cards. So it's a tough call. Alright, I really like the Borderline Ranger, but I have to slam the Peddler here. He's just too good. He's an early drop. He's really annoying. In blue, the only thing we have is Galvanic Alchemist, which I don't think is really needed in this type of deck. He's more good for a defensive, like, blue-white deck. It's going to be doing a lot of flickering and tricks. The blue has really calmed down. We haven't seen a lot of it. Alright, so we have another Nightshade Peddler, we have a Smuggler, or we have a Trusted Force Mage. This is a tough one for me. The Smuggler is really good at saving your guys, but it seems like we have more of an... Oh my god, and a Wingcrafter? Wow, this is a tough pick. I think I'm going to take the Force Mage because she works right for my curve. Turn 2, player Wandering Wolf. Turn 3, Trusted Force Mage, Slam. Turn 4, Mistraven, or play like a Drake or something. Also go with the Latch Seeker. If I wanted to get something back from this pack, Wingcrafter would be sick. Nightshade Peddler would be sick. Smuggler, no way this is coming back, but that would be sick. Angelic Armaments, whatever. But I'm going to take Force Mage. You guys let me know if you... Oh, rewarded for our patience. We got another Force Claw. What else is in this pack? Another Deathwind. Oh my god, that's 2 of them or 3 of them that we've seen. Seraph of Dawn that we're passing. Fervent Cathar. This guy's really good. But yeah, we're taking Force Claw. So there you go. Alright, so Scrapskin Drake is probably the pick here. What does this do? Otherworld Atlas. Each player draws a card for each... not for me. Other things in this pack. Another handwear lance for this guy's good. Righteous Blow is good. This Scrapper guy, I've never seen anybody play him. I guess he sucks, huh? Vanguard Shield, I've seen it played sometimes. Never impressive to me. Scrapskin Drake, I think is a call. We have a very early aggressive deck. Ooh, so we get a Smuggler. I think I'm going to slam this Smuggler and like it. He makes combat like a disaster for the opponent. There's also Peel, which is really good, and Ghostly Flicker, but I think I like the Smuggler here. What do you guys think? I see some people saying Peel. Terrifying Presence is good. All these cards are good. This is a good pack. Oh, you guys like Peel over Smuggler, huh? I'm going to take the Smuggler. And I'm going to hope to see another Peel later, or a Flicker, or a Terrifying Presence. But Smuggler doesn't really go that late versus the other cards kind of do. Mass Appeal. How many humans do we have? Not enough. This is not a Mass Appeal deck, it looks like. Wildwood Geist. I don't really like this guy. But he's a body. So I'm going to take him. I probably won't play him unless I really need to. There you go. Wildwood Geist. Alright, so we have Pathbreaker Worm, which is at the top of the curve. We have another Angel's Tomb here, and we have a Slayer Stronghold. We also have Grounded, which I've never played. I don't think this card is playable. Someone let me know. Worm. Alright, I will take the Worm. Another card for the top. Ooh, Flowering Lumberknot. I like this guy, but I don't. Do I have a lot of? I have a Peddler. I have a Force Mage. I don't have enough right now to make the Lumberknot good. Versus Peel is always a good card, so I think I'm gonna take the Peel. I would love to have a Lumberknot in this deck, but Peel, I think, is the right pick. Galvanic Alchemist. Sure, he's fine. Wingcrafter came back. Oh man, now I wish I had the 5/5 dude. That's as far as you go in this Voices of the Provinces. You can burn in hell. Yeah, someone said I should have taken a Lumberknot. Yeah, I regret passing it, but Peel's a good card. The Lumberknot's very aggressive. Vanguard Shield is the only thing that... Oh, there we go. Oh my god, which one do I take? Do I take Terrifying Presence or take Flicker? I think I'm going to take the Presence. It's a sick card. Flicker is okay, but this doesn't really seem like a Flicker deck. At least not yet. Outwit, whatever. Late Present. Not that I'm going to play it. Alright. So this is looking pretty good right now. Let's cut this Vanguard Shield. Let's cut this. Cut this Outwit. Two Wandering Wolves, Slayer Delve, Ghostly Flicker, Natural End. This is like a sideboard card. Latch Seeker, Scrapskin Drakes, Trusted Force Mage, Mistraven. This Geist, something here is going to get cut between the Geist, the Worm, or something else. We'll see. I definitely want to keep this Force Claw. He's a huge body. Good for the top of the curve. See what happens. That was pack 2. Alright. Gallows at Wallow here. Wallow Hill. So... unfortunately, I don't think, let's see, type sort. We have how many humans? 1 human, 2 humans, 3 humans, 4 humans. I kind of went to Gallows, but I don't think I can make it happen. We have Lumberknot and Griff Vanguard. Lumberknot flies, which is sick, and it draws another card. Or excuse me, Vanguard flies and draws another card. Lumberknot is a beater. Goes so well with all the soulbind stuff. And people are like, call. Lumber is going to table? I can hope. I'll take the Vanguard. That Gallows looks really good, man. If I had seen that... Ooh! I have to take this. Sorry, guys. I'm definitely rare drafting this card. Because this card is worth money. Let's see. What am I passing? Tandem Lookout. Oh, my God. Alright, do I rare draft or do I take the Lookout? It's a tough call. Oh my god, this pack is... Are you for real? Look at this pack. Deathwind, Double Seraph. Oh man, I really regret passing this Terminus, but... Alright. I'm gonna pass it. Alright, so we have Wandering Wolf, number 3. Or we have Borderland Ranger, This deck wants to be aggressive, I think, so I should probably slam the Wandering Wolf. This is a ridiculous draft. Have you guys seen some of the cards that went past? It's crazy. I think I'll take the Wolf. I don't really need the fixing from the Ranger. Yeah, I want to get the 6 mana, but not that bad, honestly. This deck can survive on 4. Nightshade Peddler, Vanishment. I think this card is actually good, Vanishment. Is it better than a Nightshade Peddler? It's good tempo. Oh man, another Gallows? Oh my god. If someone's actually playing humans, that's crazy. Oh, and there's a Lumber Knot. Other options are Elgaut Shieldmate, Galvanic Alchemist, but we really need a Lumber Knot in this deck, so slam. Okay, so let's see what our curve looks like. Curve looks pretty good. The only 4 drops are the Mistraven and the Lumber Knot. Tons of good 2 drops. Triple Wandering Wolf, Nightshade Peddler, Force Mage, Lookout, Scrapskin Drake, Slash Seeker. Alright, so passing, we have an Archangel, we have a Guide. This guy is okay, the Guide. But a Mass, I think, is good for us also. I think we have enough good 2 drops, and the Amass is really killer. It is sick to use the Timberland Guide. He combos with Ghostly Flicker. He combos on the Latch Seeker. He's okay with Mistraven, I guess, so that's kind of gimmicky. I don't know. This is a tough pick. Do I want to stay aggressive? Alright, I'm going to stay aggressive. Alright, so Lair Delve versus Geist Trappers. Oh, that's true. We have a Lair Delve as card draw already. It's not the greatest card draw in the world, but it does filter the deck some. They're going to take the Geist Trappers here. It's better than this Wildwood Geist, in my opinion. It's Soulbind, so it works with the Lumber Knot. And it lets me block flyers. I like it. I'm going to take it. Alright, so Shieldmate or Apprentice. I like the Shieldmate over the Apprentice. I think the 2-drop slot, we're doing pretty good right now. We don't really need an Apprentice that bad. He is, like, okay, but not great. Versus the Shieldmate, really gets the job done. It can defend a Flyer. It can defend, like, a Latch Seeker for the win. This Escort guy is okay, but I think I'm going to slam Shieldmate. Alright, so Amass or another Lumber Knot. This is a tough call. I passed a lot of Amasses already. 2 Lumber Knots would be rough. I think I really only want 1 in this deck. Lumber Knot is a sick card when it works, but yeah, Defy Def is not that good, is it? How many Soul Bond? I think not enough for 2. I think I'd rather have consistency. Thatcher's Revolt is going by pretty late there. That card's okay. It's pretty good. It combos with like the vampire that gets counters when creatures die. You Thatcher's Revolt and like you swing for 3 and then it gets 3+1/+1 counters. But Abundant Growth is okay. It's early filtering. I like it. Let's see. Midvast Protector. I'm just gonna hate this. It's not that great, but it is a creature. You know, somebody might be low on bodies. Another Thatcher's Revolt. All right, that's as far as you go, my friend. What if I get hit by Appetite? What can they take? They can take a lot of. I'm not really scared of Appetite. Thatcher's Revolt. This card is good. And I get a late present, Galvanic Alchemist. Now I wish I had taken the Lumber Knot because I have so many guys, but it's cool. Let's see. To the people asking, let's find out. Alright, color sort. So Vanishment makes it, of course, Griff Vanguard, Mistraven, Shieldmate, Amass, Latch Seeker, Lookout, 2 Drakes, 2 Alchemist, and we'll come back to you. Smuggler, I think is good. Let's see, in green, First Claw, Lumber Knot, Force Mage, Wolves, Guide, Peddler. Alright, so this is what the deck looks like right now. We got a Smuggler to save our guys. We got 3 Wandering Wolves, plus this, plus the Peddler. Turn 3 drops. Trusted Force Mage, Lookout, Scrapskin Drake, Slash Seeker, Mistraven, Lumberknot, Shieldmate, Amass, Voice Claw. So we have a few options here. We can play some combat tricks, or we can play more creatures. Right now we have 17 creatures. I think that's enough. That a combat trick might be good. Abundant Growth is filtering, but I think we can live without it. Snare the Sky sucks. Terrifying Presence, Sheltering Word. Terrifying Presence, I think, is a great trick, especially in a deck like this. It's going to be doing a lot of combat, so I'm going to take that. Peel, Ghostly Flicker, Sheltering Word. Peel is definitely better, I think, than Sheltering Word. So I think I'm going to take that. And now we can have a Flicker. Let's see, what are Flicker targets? Mistraven, Griff Vanguard. Anything else? We can save creatures with it. We have the Smuggler also. I could take another Alchemist. Soulbound guy. Oh yeah, Wingcrafter. Durr. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that guy. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Suniti points out that you can splash white for Banshee Stroke with Abundant Growth, but I don't think I have enough stuff to make the splash happen, and I don't think the splash is necessarily worth it. Banshee Stroke obviously is a ridiculous spell, but for 6 mana, I think I'll live. Alright, so 23. I think I'm going to keep this. 23-17. Force Claw is our upper end. Other big cards we have, Pathbreaker Worm is okay, but kind of hard to cast sometimes. I kind of hate to see him in my opening hand. Let's see what Moto suggests. 9 and 8. I think I'm gonna do this other way. 8 and 9. And the reason for that is because all the early drops are green. I wonder if I should do 10, 7. Yeah, but double blue is only Latch Seeker and Mistraven. You know what I mean? It's like I can wait a little bit to cast a Mistraven. I don't need to catch him right away. It would suck to not be able to cast a Latch Seeker early, but what would suck even worse is during a hand of like 2 islands and like 2 Wandering Wolves. That would be whack. So I think I'm going to go with this. And if someone says that's wrong, that's my bad. But yeah, turn 4 Raven is great tempo, but that's if you have it. I would much rather, you know, miss a turn 4 Mistraven than you know, not being able to cast like early Wandering Wolf. That would be a problem for this deck. So nah, I don't want to cut a land. I think I'll keep this deck. It looks really good. I would have loved to have some Galvanic Alchemists in here, but I don't think they're necessary. It seems like our 3 drops are already great. What do we have to combo with the Lumberknot? We have Shieldmate. We have Wingcrafter, that's 2. We have Peddler, is 3. 4 with the Trusted Force Mage. Is that enough, or do we need more? Oh, play Abundant Growth. What do I cut for Abundant Growth? A land? Upa. Alright, so lot of discussion about the list.